everyone, welcome back to Fred's Garage. Thanks for coming. So on today's episode of Fred's Garage, we're going to talk dash cams. You know, dash cam, as you see here, it's one of the best things, in my opinion, that you can put in your car. It just helps you with a peace of mind. If something happens, God forbid, you have a recording of it. It's not your word against their word or anything like that. And especially if you optionally hook them up to what's called Sentry mode. Sentry mode is when the vehicle records when you're not at the vehicle, when the vehicle's parked. You know, if it sees something or it feels something, it'll record. So you don't come out to your car with any surprises without knowing what happened. And especially what's happening recently in the media, you see a lot of people like targeting cars for no reason. Then I got to show you this dash cam. This dash cam right here is made by a company called Mango. Now, on my Ford Bronco, the first thing I did when I purchased it was I added a dash cam. I got a free dash cam with my Ford points. And for people who don't know what Ford points are, is when you buy a Ford or you use a Ford for service or anything like that, they give you points. And then after you add up so many points, you can buy stuff. I had enough points to buy a dash cam, so I put that in my Bronco. And it's been great ever since. You know, 3 years been great. But about 2 weeks ago, the dash cam just died on me. I don't know what happened. And I had to buy a new one. So I purchased this one. I didn't purchase the same dash cam that I had in the Bronco. And the reason is, one, the same company, I added it to my Ford Maverick. And I like the app better. The app is more user-friendly. It's easier to connect. It just works a lot better. And the second reason is the way they design these dash cams is that you pop off the bracket that's already there, you place this up there, and nobody knows you have a dash cam. It looks like it came from the factory. This company, Mango, makes them for all kinds of vehicles. They make them for Fords, for Toyotas, for GMs, for Rams, Hyundai. They make them from all kinds of vehicles, and they look like they should be there from the factory. And they're real easy to install, okay? All it is plug and play. See, on this one here, if we look at it real quick, you just have this wire for the rear camera, and the rear camera is optional. You can just do front camera if you want. The rear camera is a little bit more work, but you have a rear camera. And then you have this, which is your power source, okay? And then you have your antenna. It's very easy. Now on this vehicle, all you have to do is you plug in this dongle, just like so, and then you have a splicer here, okay? So there's no wires being spliced, these are plug connectors. And all you do is you have to take out your forward warning collision, you unplug that, plug it into the splicer, and then you plug this back into where your forward warning collision camera is already from the factory. You pop that back on and you're all done. It doesn't get any easier. And the camera that I purchased cost about 250 bucks. So let me take you inside, show you how quick it is, and we'll get that done, okay? And like I said, this isn't Ford dependent. This company Mango makes them for all different vehicles, and I'll have the links in the description below. Once you get to the link for the Bronco, you just click on the Mango, go to the store page, and you find your specific vehicle. And it's extremely easy, and it gives you a peace of mind.
And there she is. That's what the cover is that we're going to remove. Okay, that's the cover that covers your forward collision sensor. You just move the rear view mirror out of the way. So what's the first thing we're going to do? We're going to get that orange pry bar tool and we're going to pull out the side of the factory cover. And there's the plug for the forward warning collision camera, okay? Remember there's 3 tabs on each side, so you just want to grab the tabs on passenger side, you pull towards the passenger side, driver's side, you pull towards the driver's side. Now the tab's on the top, so you're going to grab the tab from the top, you're just going to push that in, and it'll pop right out. Then you get that little splicer harness the Mango sends you, and you plug that right in there. Okay, so it goes right in there, pops right in. And the other end of it's going to plug back into your forward collision camera. And that's all done. And then all you're going to do is grab your new camera and you're going to plug those 2 little plugs together. I know the video is dark, I'm sorry about that. And then you just push all that in, tuck it in nice, Get it out of the way. There's a nice little gap on the top there that you can put in the plugs. And there's the camera. And the camera's gonna pop right in. Now remember, this won't give you Sentry mode, but we'll talk about that later. And you just line up the little tabs, make sure everything's tucked in, line up the tabs. It is a little fiddly, and then you just pop it on. Boop. There you go, we're done. And there's the new camera installed. You can barely tell that it's different from the one that came from the factory. Fits in there perfectly, okay? And that's all you gotta do. Just don't forget to put the SD card in there. Hey, that's pretty cool little Bigfoot, isn't it?
It was pretty easy, wasn't it? Okay. So now, the way it's installed, you'll have forward vision whenever the car's running, okay? Because you get power to the camera when you have power on the car. Now, like I said, you can have what's called Sentry mode, which is it'll record when it's parked. That's a little bit more complicated. You gotta run a wire down to the OBD2 connector, which is underneath where your headlights usually are, your headlight switch. But it's not that hard. I'm gonna link this video below. I already did it on the Bronco. And it takes you through step by step how to do it, okay? So you click on that, you watch it. Now, that's for the Bronco, but every car is basically the same thing, okay? Just watch out for the airbag, make it down, you can do it. And then, in this video, I'm gonna show you how to run the rear camera, okay? So this video here shows you how to run the rear camera. Now that's in the Bronco specifically, but all vehicles, it's pretty much the same thing. You just wanna stay away from the curtain airbag, and you wanna make it to the back to where you wanna go and tuck in your wire. So those are all the options, but at minimum, you can have a forward-facing camera, so if something happens, you're covered, okay? Very easy. I'm gonna end you with some shots of the front, the rear, and at night, and show you everything you gotta see. I haven't had any like crazy road issues, so there's no like crazy road issues for me to show you, but at least you see what it looks like. So do it. Click the link, go to the company, find your vehicle, get the camera, put it in, and you'll do a great job. I have full confidence in you. And hey, if you guys like this videos and you want more of them, I need you to do me a big favor, okay? I need you to hit the notification button, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, tell me my videos stink. That's all right. And you guys have a great day. See you soon.
All set. So the alignment making